Welcome to the Desi licious den, dietitian on demand. I show busy health seekers with credible science-backed strategies how simple it can be to eat for health, nourish mindfully and thrive while enjoying ethnic cuisine. It's the first thing we notice when meeting somebody after years over a catch-up meal, during a family dinner on Eid, or a run-in at the supermarket. Another human being's body weight is often an icebreaker, a conversation starter. I don't know what's more baffling, how socially acceptable these topics are, or how comfortable we are in discussing other people. Fluctuating body weight is a very normal occurrence in life. I have never understood why it's such a taboo in Desi culture. It is far worse for females because someone fat isn't seen in the same light as a petite woman. Mind you, she has to be petite. Aside from not being too lean, too tall, too short, too tanned, she can't be too thin either. She must possess the perfect figure with all the necessary curves. We hardly ever witness a setting where a woman is praised for her talent, ambition, career, success, or financial stability. If she's single, the topic of discussion will be her husband or lack thereof. If she's married, the discussions will revolve around her impending children. If she's gained a few extra pounds, it will be the worst of them all, her weight. And should God's miracle take place and her weight is just the right amount, then her skin color or texture would be up for discussion. There is no dearth of topics when it comes to bringing women down. Commenting on somebody's weight negatively is the definition of body shaming. Desi cultures often believe that through the passing of such remarks, they are motivating people to hit the gym. Numerous scientific researches have proven this couldn't be further from the truth. Negative feedback associated with weight gain can result in further disarray, such as heightened stress, eating disorders, depression, and chronic diseases. It can also make people resort to stress eating. Their minds go through a downward spiral of pessimism, where they may already dislike who they look at in the mirror. What possible harm can come from eating more? The damage has already been done. Body shaming can have lasting psychological impacts such as low self-esteem and decreased motivation. The same stigma exists for women who are too thin. They are bombarded with unsolicited advice in regards to binge eating and how their slender physique could be something to worry about. There is such a massive demand for petite girls, and more often than not, this is what mothers look for while seeking wives for their sons. As a result, this patriarchy is then ingrained into South Asian men, and they go about seeking Katrina Kaif lookalikes. Instead of looking for strong character traits such as fierce love, a peaceful mind, and a zest for life, we shift our focus on superficial qualities such as a woman's weight. How does her weight define who she is as a person? Will her weight establish how compassionate or talented she is? This is even worse, since in Desi culture, women are usually taught that their worth is dependent upon a man's validation. Disclaimer: this is completely false. A woman's worth is immeasurable. Damaging comments can also hamper self-talk. We start finding needless faults in our own bodies. Our tummies suddenly feel too big, hands too manly, shoulders too broad. In such situations, it is okay to have unguarded moments. What's not okay is over-analyzing them for too long. If your weight is hindering your overall quality of life, then by all means take positive action. If your health is at risk, take necessary precautions to bring the situation under control. Your body is your choice, and other people discussing it is disrespectful and a huge invasion of your privacy. Yes, South Asians in North America are at a heightened risk for long-term health issues. But how will body shaming encourage them to take positive action? If anything, it'll deter their progress towards a healthier lifestyle. We don't know what someone is going through. Maybe they already are hitting the gym and doing 100 push-ups a day, but the results are taking longer to arrive. Everyone's journey is different. We must also remember that fluctuating weight is not always the direct result of excessive paratha eating, sinfully delicious mithai, or complete starvation. Oftentimes, it could be a cause of genetics or hormonal imbalances. Sometimes humans give in to their cravings out of convenience. Sure, it's not ideal, but this is where we need to cut them some slack and positively lift their spirits. People come in all shapes and sizes. The human body should not be up for discussion because it has an enormous capacity for diversification. Imagine if everyone looked the same. How bleak would the world be? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what nutrition and diet related topics you want me to dive into next. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.